Oh, yes. Hello, Wagwan. um, I've just listened, and read a lot about the old Dillian White. He's a lawyer. I don't know what his name is. Some American dude. American, right? And Frank allegedly Warren, rowing on TalkSport about the contract. And I've never, I've never known anything like this, I mean, it's clear that the lawyer has been instructed to cause as much difficulty to the promotion as he can. Because, why would you care about, using an image of Dillian White, on the poster? Why would you care about, you would surely encourage, I don't know what the per splits are and if there's a percentage of pay-per-views, but surely, you would, most fighters would want the promotion to be some kind of success and would turn up to, the promotional activities. And then there's talk about, money being put in escrow, and the lawyer, White's lawyers, like, you didn't put no money in the escrow, so what that means is, like, escrow, I believe, right? I'm no lawyer, financier, but it's like when you have money held in an account, to show your proof, your goodwill that the money's there, to pay the fighters or to pay the event. Now, why are they obsessing? I'd never heard this before in my entire life in boxing. And it's weird because now it's like boxing talk, boxing videos, boxing chat is less about the fighters, less about the fight, and more about the promoters, more about the purse splits, more about the contractual agreement. And none of us are lawyers, but some of us are. But most boxing fans are not lawyers. They just want the fight to be signed, which it has been, and then they want to know the date, and they want to know where they can buy tickets, and then they want to see the hype. So why is this fight so different from anything I've ever seen? It's curious. It's curious to me. It's been said many times, Dillian White is earning probably certainly a career highest purse. He shouldn't be moaning too much. Yeah, he should try and get as much money as he can. But he tried, or his lawyers tried, a variety, of manipulations and to try and get the best money for him. That's fine, but now it's been agreed. Why are you guys throwing a spanner in the works? Why is there such a massive argument, a discussion about petty things like, I'm sorry, you didn't ask our permission for Dillian's face to be used on the poster. Like, come on, man. Who's he fighting? Dillian White. So whose face should be on the poster? Dillian White's. It's all very bizarre. I do believe there's something old going behind the scenes. I'm not gonna. I don't have, I don't have the 100% cemented concrete proof, but I did just see a video with Eddie Hearns, and he couldn't help but smile and grin with a shitty look on his face about how much trouble Dillian White was causing Frank Warren. And I'm not on Frank Warren's side either, or Eddie. I mean, I'm sure they're both snakes. Well, we know they're both snakes, But that's not the point, man. Get the fight done, Get your boy Dillian White a good payday, And if you're confident, well, then you should be confident of winning, And, come on, man. There's something going on in the background. There's some kind of manipulation. I don't know who to point a finger at, But I listened to this Dillian White lawyer, and he was so slippery. He wouldn't answer a single question properly, He would just be there merely to wind up Frank allegedly Warren, and I'm no fan of Warren's either. There's been a lot of stories with him to do with ripping off fighters, winding down limited companies and owing people like Joe Calzaghe $1 million, and he loves instigating the lawyers. So, you know what? Maybe he's getting back some of his own karma. But I'm a boxing fan, yeah? Let's see let's see this nonsense, yeah? Pushed aside, it's not important. Come up to the press conferences, Dillian. Let them use your face because you're fighting, yeah? And then walk in the ring, yeah, and fight. Try and win and collect your whatever it is, your millions. I can only assume, yeah, and people can fill me in and comment, please, but I can only assume that the statistics, strategically, Dillian White has got a guaranteed purse, and it's not part of the pay-per-view revenue. So he's pushing up against that. He's like, no, I should have part of the pay-per-view revenue if you want me to promote the fight, and you haven't put it in the contract. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, but then don't sign the contract. Argue those points with your lawyer. He's a sleazeball. He's like, call Saul, whatever. You know that guy, that TV thing, call Saul. And, he after the event, he's causing trouble and trying to change the contract. Well, mate, you signed it. Yeah? Your lawyer looked at the contract. He advised you to sign it. You signed it. So now, settle down and fight. And concentrate on the fight. Yeah. So I find it very odd. And if you're Dillian White, why would you want this kind of distraction? And he's going to have to pay this lawyer, right? This lawyer probably charged £1,000 just to write an email, So, it's not coming cheap. So what's going on here? I have expressed from the beginning doubts that the fight might even happen. Why, what, interference, cross-promotional issues, But I'm starting to get that feeling. This fight is going to happen. I'm not bothered if it does or doesn't, but it's in a sense that I believe I'd rather see Tyson Fury fight one of two people, Gay J, yeah, or Usyk. Those are the only two fights that really make sense for Tyson Fury and for the boxing world. But this is not to say that the White fight is not interesting. It is. But, why is boxing now becoming about contracts, promoters, egos, law, There's hardly any videos out there on, like, fighters and fights. So, anyway, what I think will happen, I don't know. I think there's a fair chance that we'll get called off in one way or another. Because why would Dillian throw in his so many problems and deliberately try and sabotage, and even call in a lawyer who has to pay a lot of money to try and sabotage the whole show? It's very odd, especially as the show is sold out anyway.